We all have those little routines that, like pesky weeds in a garden, hinder our growth and prevent us from blossoming into our full potential. But what if I told you that by eradicating just a few of these harmful habits, we could unlock a treasure trove of happiness, health, and productivity? Today we're on a mission to eliminate the top 10 unhealthy habits that are holding us back from a better life. We all have habits that hinder our progress. The key lies in identifying them and devising a plan to replace them with healthier alternatives. Let's dive into the 10 unhealthy habits we're going to tackle today. 1. Gossiping. Gossiping, while seemingly harmless, can be a major energy drain and reputation destroyer. Sometimes, gossiping can be a misguided attempt to connect with others. People might feel like they're bonding over shared secrets. Also, it can be a way to fill silences or avoid boredom. Before you speak, take a moment to consider the impact your words might have. If you find yourself in a gossiping situation, try to change the subject to something more positive. Make a conscious effort to focus on the positive aspects of people's lives, rather than the negative. 2. Procrastination. We've all been there, staring at that looming deadline that keeps getting pushed further and further down the line. Procrastination is a thief of time, leading to stress, anxiety, and missed opportunities. Research has shown that chronic procrastination can even lead to lower grades in school and decreased work performance. 3. Negative self-talk. Negative self-talk can be insidious. It whispers in our ears disguised as internal reasoning, often stemming from past experiences or societal pressures. This constant barrage of negativity can be incredibly damaging to our self-esteem and confidence. Imagine having a critic following you around, constantly pointing out your flaws and mistakes. That's essentially what negative self-talk is. It can lead to feelings of inadequacy, doubt, and even anxiety or depression. The key to combating negative self-talk is to recognize it and challenge its validity. When you hear that critical voice in your head, take a step back and ask yourself, is this thought helpful? Is it based on reality? Often, you'll find that your inner critic is exaggerating or being overly harsh. By consciously interrupting this pattern and replacing negative thoughts with more positive and realistic ones, you can begin to silence the inner critic and empower yourself to achieve your goals. 4. Comparisonitis, the social media trap. Social media, while a great tool for connection, can be a breeding ground for a condition known as comparisonitis. Here's the thing. Social media feeds are carefully curated highlight reels. People tend to showcase their best vacations, their most exciting achievements, and their seemingly perfect lives. However, this creates a skewed perception of reality. We start comparing our everyday struggles to someone else's highlight reel, leading to feelings of inadequacy and envy. It's important to remember that everyone faces challenges and insecurities, even those with picture-perfect social media profiles. To combat comparisonitis, try a social media detox. Limit your time on these platforms or take a break altogether. Instead, focus on cultivating real-life connections and activities that bring you joy. Surround yourself with positive and supportive people who celebrate your unique journey. Remember, your worth is not defined by the number of likes or followers you have. It's about embracing your own individuality and celebrating your own accomplishments, big or small. 5. Sugar addiction. That sugary treat might give you a temporary mood boost, but too much sugar can have a negative impact on your health in the long run. It can lead to weight gain, fatigue, and even increase your risk of chronic diseases like diabetes. 6. Sleep deprivation. Sleep is essential for our physical and mental health. When we don't get enough sleep, we can experience problems with focus, concentration, and mood. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night to wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. 7. Social media overload. Social media can be a great way to connect with friends and family, but it can also be a major time suck. If you find yourself scrolling through endless feeds for hours on end, it might be time to cut back. Remember, the real world awaits, filled with enriching experiences. 8. Multitasking, the illusion of productivity. Multitasking might feel like you're conquering your to-do list at lightning speed, but research paints a different picture. When we multitask, our brains are constantly switching gears between tasks. This mental context switching comes at a cost. Each time you switch tasks, it takes your brain a moment to refocus. This constant refocusing can significantly reduce your overall concentration and make it harder to produce high-quality work. The divided attention of multitasking can lead to more mistakes and oversights. Imagine writing an email while simultaneously listening to a complex presentation. You might miss key points in the presentation or send an email riddled with typos. Our brains can only handle so much information at once. When you overload your cognitive system by multitasking, you become stressed and less efficient. Instead of multitasking, try focusing on a single task at a time. This approach, known as monotasking, allows you to dedicate your full attention to the task at hand, leading to better results and improved efficiency. Think of it like this. By focusing on one task at a time, you're giving it your full energy and attention, allowing you to complete it faster and more effectively. 9. Grudge holding. Holding on to grudges is like carrying around a heavy weight. It can take a toll on your emotional and mental health. Forgiveness is not always easy, but it can be a powerful tool for letting go of negativity and moving on. Remember, letting go doesn't mean condoning the wrong. It means freeing yourself from its burden. 10. Sedentary lifestyle. Living a sedentary lifestyle, where you sit for extended periods, is bad for your health. Aim to get up and move around every 30 minutes or so. Take a walk, do some stretches, or even just stand up and down from your chair a few times. Your body was designed for movement, so give it what it craves. So there you have it, our 10 unhealthy habits to vanquish for a better life. Remember, change takes time and effort. Don't be discouraged if you don't see results overnight. Instead, focus on small, sustainable improvements. Start by tackling 1 or 2 habits that you find particularly challenging. With dedication and a positive mindset, you can break free from these bad habits and unlock a whole new level of happiness, health, and productivity. I hope this video helps you build your dream map and live a life you truly love. Subscribe so you don't miss new content and send this video to those who can benefit from these tips.